Welcome to Robin's Nest Studios. I'm Ken, and in today's video, we paint a Mekanoshredder. I picked up these shredders a little while back. I'm finally getting the chance to paint them, and I'm excited to see what my Legion paint scheme is going to look like on a mechanical model. I'm also going to take this opportunity to test out some color shift paints. Not a lot, just some accents on the models. We've primed both Mekanoshredders in black, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take the alien purple base coat and we're going to apply this to both of the models. We want to focus this purple on all the plating towards the top of the model, but in the beginning stages here I just ended up painting the entire thing till I figured out what I wanted to do with it. After that, we take a thin down ooze purple to the airbrush and slowly build up the highlights on those plates. We're going to play with opacity here to give the gradient that we're looking for. After that highlight, we're done with the airbrush. It's time to get those bristles wet. First thing we do is we come in with some gunmetal and we paint in all the mechanical parts. It was when I reached this stage that I really started to realize what parts on this model were going to stay purple. Up until this point, I hadn't really decided on that yet, and as I'm applying the silver here, it's informing my decision on how purple I want to go with it. After all the mechanical bits have been base coated, I come in with the pure black and I paint the horns and teeth. I do this as an undercoat for the color shift that we're going to apply later. Next thing we do is we start to paint in all the gold accent pieces. Chose to throw some gold accents in these gears because my paint scheme involves a lot of gold in any armor or any kind of metallic bits that the army has. So, any excuse to use gold, I guess. Next thing I did was painted in the color shift paint over the horns and teeth. The color shift paint I used here was Motherlode. We have to do 3 to 5 thin layers of this to get the effect that the paint is trying to achieve. The bottle suggests to use a white undercoat, however, I prefer to use a black undercoat when using the color shifts. It's time to highlight all the metallic bits. We do this with a platinum silver, and for most of these mechanical bits we're just bringing an edge highlight to all of them. We're also going to edge highlight our horns and teeth with this platinum silver. To me, doing this helps break up the effect of the color shift paints in a way that kind of adds a bit of depth to it. Then we come in with a polished gold highlight for all of our gold bits. After all of that is dried, we come in with the dark tone and we apply that to all the metallic bits on this model. This is excluding the horns themselves. We're going to take the dark tone and we're going to use that along the rim of the horn, but we're going to leave the horn itself alone. After that, we come in with a purple tone wash and we use that to recess shade all of our purple panels. Doing this recess shading is really going to make that purple pop to the eye. After the wash had dried, I had applied my standard grassland type basing that I use for my Legion army to both of the Mekanoshredders. And then I applied a matte varnish to both of them as well. I'm really excited with how these Mekanoshredders turned out. I gotta say, I was a little worried how my color scheme was going to translate to a mechanical model, but I feel like it actually looks really nice there. The color shift that is on this one shifts from like a yellow, pink, into a teal. The result I got from the color shift paint in this project makes me want to pick up a few other colors for projects in the future. What do you think about these Mekanoshredders? Do you like my method to painting them? How did you paint your Mekanoshredders? Let me know in the comments section down below. If you enjoyed this video, got anything useful out of it, maybe got some inspiration out of it for any projects you may be working on, like the video, share it, subscribe to the channel. It really does help me out a lot. That's all for now. Keep on painting, peeps.